I apologize for putting you through all this.
There she is.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Miss Vandelay.
I won't make the same mistakes again. If possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandelay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms. Oh, Macaron. After all these years, it's so good to see you at my side again.
I should have done something sooner. Known things went right, Roxanne.
You made it right. That's what matters. And our team needs you back leading development.
Got a new partner, too.
While it might not look it, I had quite a fun adventure coming to meet you.
Awkward pat pat.
I won't run away this time, Mom. I understand what you always wanted for me. And the company.
Peppermint, you need to do things your own way. Never change who you are.
Aww.
I think we have a lot of catching up to do.
I'd like that a lot.
Ah, Chai.
And who's your boyfriend?
I'd love to help, but don't quite think I, fit a job description. So maybe I should see myself out.
Chai, I think you know yourself. That you are special. Making the most of what was handed to you and making a difference. I think that's the kind of attitude we need here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador. A leader, a real rock star. Are you interested?
The cat's like, are you really having to think about this? Oh, man. There's got to be like a post-credit scene or something. There's got to be. There's got to be. There we go. And the doors. There's some post-game stuff you could do, too. Oh, that's right. The locked doors that we couldn't get through. I forgot about those. Oh, she fixed her mom's truck that was on the display.
Now we stepped into the light. I couldn't have done it all without you. Synesthesia. Every color when I'm with
Systems run on decaf. He's got one arm back. He takes up the whole truck. I'm not gonna hit escape because I don't know if it'll skip it. What's up, Moose? And now he has parkour powers thanks to his garbage arm. Wait. Did you see that? Oh my gosh, so much just happened right there. Okay, so Peppermint was blushing and like scooting closer and closer to Corsica. And then the kid landed and ruined the moment. And at the same time, the cat was giving Macaron a fist bump.
actually gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, gotta practice. Need a backup job, just in case this doesn't work out.
In case being the hero of Vandalay doesn't work out. Only need to learn power chords. That was a fantastic game. So, chat, people in chat are telling me that there's more like to do after the credits. I don't know that I'm going to do New Game Plus or anything like that, if such a thing exists in this. But if I could like talk to people, definitely going to do that. Seriously, just to kind of like review it, like the writing, there was some twists I didn't see coming that happened. The action was fantastic, the music was amazing, and by the way, I'm using the backup music. I turned on streamer mode, which turned off the music they intended for the game and turned on their custom backup music that was safe for streams. And I still thought it was phenomenal. The music was great. I think I'm only like decent at rhythm games, but it made me feel like I was amazing because I could just spam stuff on the beat when I got stuck. It was really, really good. That was really good. That was a lot of fun. It was also the comedy. There was a lot of funny moments. A lot of funny moments. The only negative things, I have two negative things to say about the game, or things that I feel like they could have done better. When you had that bar across the bottom, and it would come across and say like space, E, left click, right click, the left and the right clicks look so similar, it was tough to figure out. I was like squinting to figure out which one they were, and I was often too late. I feel like they could have made like left click blue and right click red or something, just something to make them more standoutish. And the other thing is I didn't like how summoning your three friends, you had a next friend button and a summon this friend button. It was the freaking item wheel from consoles. Next, use, next, use, next, use, next, use, next, use, next. Just, I wish it could have just been like 1 for Peppermint, 2 for Macaron, 3 for Corsica. That's it. Not this next use, next use. Because anytime it's like, I would see fire and I'd have to glance up, see how many taps of F to get to Corsica, then summon her. I'd see a locked door. I'd have to glance up, see how many taps of F to swap over to Macaron. And that's one of the only negative things I have to say about this game is I hate where they just had like put a whole bunch of stuff on a wheel and then there's a next button and a use button. I hate that. Everything else was phenomenal. That was very frustrating. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the last few boss fights, anytime I'd get close to the boss, I would just like summon everybody at once and just smash them. I would just be like this is the next button, this is the use button, and I would just do this and just get everybody out and just summon them in just clumps. I have a feeling this plays better with a controller, possibly, but I would imagine it still has the next use thing. Yeah. I was just saying I wish I could bind them to different keys. And I did check the keyboard options. There wasn't an option to bind them to different keys. It's just like after, Elden Ring, Horizon Zero Dawn, Monster Hunter World, there's so many great games that have that stupid item wheel with the next button and the use button. Because they were made to include consoles and they don't like keyboard separated. Aside from that though, this game is 11 out of 10. Fantastic. The director voiced Smidge, the freaking refrigerator. Remember that this game is the same folks responsible for Evil Within. I actually didn't realize it, Loreberry, until I ran across the Easter egg in the game. We found a snail looking in a mirror, and then it played the sound and sucked the snail into the mirror, and I was like, that's the Evil Within! And Chat's like, yeah, it came from the same company. I was like, it did? I didn't realize it. I was kind of glad that I played Evil Within just a couple of months ago so that I was able to identify it. There's a snail in the game? There's at least, so like a snail, the logo for the developer, I think, was, because the publisher was Bethesda, the logo for the developer is like a snail. And once in the game I found two snails looking at each other, but one was holographic and the other one was just like staring at it. And the other time I found one snail looking at the mirror from Evil Within, and in Evil Within, you would look in the mirror and then you'd hear music and get pulled inside the mirror, and that was where your like base was. And we saw a snail looking in a mirror, heard the music, and the snail got pulled in. And I was like, that's Evil Within, yeah. There was also a couple of robots that were references to the main characters from Evil Within, but I wasn't able to identify those until chat pointed it out to me. I know we're past 12, but we're at this point, so we're going a bit over today, friends. We're going a bit over. Favorite level. I love when we were fighting the accountant and he turned into the werewolf. That was such a twist, and he looked amazing. I loved it. I will say, Phase 1 was probably Phase 1 of the werewolf was like the easiest boss fight in the entire game. I think I took one hit, and then Phase 2 and 3 were a little bit more difficult. R&D with the JoJo references, that was funny. I think my least favorite fight was the what's her name? The lady on stage, the marketing lady with the wings. She was really frustrating because it's like most of the time when I would grapple up to her, she'd just swap me into the ground. Mimosa, yeah. She was the most frustrating boss fight. Not like that's not to say she was hugely frustrating, but she was the most frustrating of the boss fights. And there was so many little things, like that one call where the guy had his microphone muted by accident, and like the kid putting on his shoe at the beginning and the shoe lip like being stuck, and he just kept stomping instead of reaching down and fixing it. Like that's something as people do all the time, and then it's just like I've never seen it in like any form of media before. Is there gonna be another giveaway tonight? No, I'm afraid we've already done the giveaways for today. We finished that earlier before we swapped to this game. These are long credits. I didn't realize I was gonna take this long. Alright, I'm gonna see. Rank A, Steam achievement. Who's the boss now?
This is impossible. It's Spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandalay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be some sort of backup plan?
It's Kale. Wouldn't put anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Who are you implying?
You, Mr. Chai. I was implying you.
You up for another round? See what's going on here?
Doesn't look like I have much of a choice.
Evidence of Spectra. Search out the suspicious Spectra signals and challenge yourself to find what is behind their emergence. Hunt down the location of the signals in cleared stages to discover what's afoot. Level select unlocked. You can now freely select any part of the game from the sofa, so scour through the campus to find hidden challenges, cover high scores, or any items you may have missed. What's cooking? There's more to do in the hideout. Cinnamon is offering you services for customizing your pirates. Corsica has prepped a new time challenge mode to test your abilities to the max, the Rhythm Tower. Talk to them for more information. The Wall of Fame has unlocked additional challenges with more to achieve. Use tickets to unlock models in the model viewer by visiting Corsica or listen to your favorite tunes from the jukebox. A new difficulty mode has been added, Rhythm Master. Rhythm being, besides being really, really, really hard, if your rhythm gauge falls to D, it's an immediate game over. Do you have what it takes? Immediate game over. Well, do you respawn, or does it just delete the save files? Is it like, oh, the cat's chasing its tail, and now he's a ball? Or is it like hardcore, where you just have to restart the whole game?
So, Chai, I know there may be more pressing issues, but I thought about testing something out.
It deletes the file. Holy crap.
What now?
We know we've got a handle on your abilities, but how far can we push them?
I can already sense this will be a lot of work.
I made a challenge program. I want to see how much we can overcome as a team. It's what I would consider a stress test on our survivability.
I don't need stress.
Or it could be fun, depending on how you look at it. Regardless, I've set it up, and if you want to give it a try, just let me know.
I'm a bit worried about Peppermint.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just be supportive. Even though you did the fighting, she's been through a lot emotionally. I'm sure she wants to close the book on this chapter.
Yeah. I'll go look out for those Spectre signals for her.
That's a good idea. Even I don't know what to expect from those, so you might want to prep yourself just in case.
Even with this all over, you still seem on edge.
Can't really change my personality. I tried to think of all risks.
But I will say, I think you've mellowed out a bit since we first met.
Now that I would agree with. I may be a bit detail-oriented, but hanging out feels just nice. Plus, everyone's so different. You really bring in a nice perspective.
Yeah, I wasn't used to group work either, but it's kind of fun.
Well, even when it's not fun, at least I can say it's exciting.
Clearly we gave her a factory reset when we nailed her head on 14 door frames. Wait, what? Okay.
I know there are these signals to chase down, but can't we celebrate the victory for a moment?
It's not a victory until we are sure we're finished. This isn't some video game, Chai. You can't just beat the boss and call it a day.
Yeah, I can.
But what if it is, Peppermint? What if it is?
I assure you it's not. Now quit slacking and let's investigate these timely discovered Spectra signals.
Timely discovered.
I know we've had our ups and downs, but I gotta say, we did it, Peppermint.
I hope you learned something from all this.
Wait, there was a lesson?
Pretty sure you were hoping Project Armstrong would give you a shortcut to what you always wanted,
True.
and that wasn't exactly what you got,
Also true.
and you realized that you actually have to put in the work to get what you want.
I see where you're going with this.
Anyway, that's what I got from it, but I expected to take a bit more time to sink into that head of yours.
So, Macaron, any idea what these signals might be?
No, but honestly, I'm not that worried.
How un-Macaron? So we can ignore them?
Of course we should investigate them. But we're a team now. Whatever it is, we can take it.
Yeah, but first we need to find it.
Well, Peppermint's identified what parts of the campus they're at. So all we need to do is head there.
Well, I guess I'll get to it then.
I'm guessing it's not just like running through a cleared level, like everything is still trying to kill you while you're running through it.
You and Roxanne go way back, but I have to wonder, how did you not figure out Peppermint was her daughter?
One thing about Roxanne, she always drew a hard line between work and her private life. In a way, I get it. But I think even she realizes you can't just turn a blind eye.
So, you think she and Peppermint will be alright?
Not sure it's something you just get over quickly. They've been on their own for quite some time. But that'll be part of my 3-step fix-up plan. Fix up Cinnamon, fix up the company, and fix up the Vandelay family.
You're gonna fix up
That's
their
a lot on
family.
your plate.
Hey, compared to what we just did, it's nothing.
You're replaying it as if it were the first time, then if, when, find a door, suddenly everyone else shows up on the comms. Okay.
Mr. Chai, did I ever mention to you my penchant for fashion?
No. And you seem the least likely to be into that sort of thing.
I think Sir Macaron programmed me to secretly give him advice.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I discovered a convoluted way of converting gears into fashion options for us.
What?
Makes no sense. But I am intrigued.
So by all means, dabble in my designs.
Let's talk first.
Good to see you standing up again.
Sir Macaron is still working on it, but I'm back on my way.
I gotta say though, taking down that giant robot, that was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Coming from you, Mr. Chai, that is a sufficient accomplishment.
I think there may be a future for you out there in the field.
I asked Sir Macaron for such improvements. Despite his tendency to avoid confrontation, I think he will help with my wishes.
And I'm looking forward to the next-gen version. What do you think about all these signals on campus?
It is quite alarming.
But are they even doing anything?
No, and that is what is suspicious. Miss Peppermint seems particularly concerned.
Well, if it's somehow related to Kale, I don't imagine she'll just let it go.
You would be wise to help her out with this one, Mr. Chai.
Alright, costume. Wait. Whoa, wait. Oh. Streetwear? Oh my god. Super Cat. Spotted White. Part-timer. Sheba. Peppermint cosplay. May Queen. Magical. Oh my god. There's a wizard hat cat. There's a wizard cat. Steampunk leg. What is it? Zebra? Part-timer. Cowgirl. 808 cosplay. So 808 has a Peppermint cosplay, and Peppermint has an 808 cosplay. Luchador. Heavy. Oh my god. Karate. Jazz. High school. Ninja. Preppy. Chicken. Hot dog. Who? Wait. Is that a cosplay of the Fooly Cooly guy? Similar. It's Chappie? Who's Chappie? I'm searching Chappie robot. What is this from? There's a robot called Chappie. Okay, I'm not familiar with this one. That's a reference I do not get. 3-day weekend. Cybernetic. Sporty. Dress up. Wait. The disco jacket, it's got mirrors on it. Full costumes. You can play the whole game as that stupid shark. Player 2. Punk. Dapper. Ragtag. Superstar. Raging Sane. DJ. Popstar. Superhero. Robot Arm. That one looks strong. It's the snail eyes from the developer. And different guitars.
Gotta say, that whole saving me thing, really appreciate it. Didn't know you had that fight in you.
When we played the cat.
Project Armstrong Ambassador. Not bad for the resume. Would be nice if they actually paid me. But you gotta start somewhere.
Wait, he doesn't get paid?
There's enough time.
Alright. So, here's my current thoughts. I don't intend to replay the game to find all the doors. It's just not my thing. I want to just see what the rhythm tower is. In the rhythm tower, you fight continuous waves of enemies until you reach the top. Select your equipped chips and special attacks wisely. You won't be able to change it once you start. 10% of your score will be converted to gears after each floor. You'll want to try to combine high score combos with quickly defeating enemies to earn as many gears as you can. Enter the lit areas to summon the next floor of enemies. You have to defeat all the enemies in the floor before your time runs out. Defeating enemies to successfully clearing floors at times the countdown. Keep in mind your timer. Once it runs out, it's game over. Beat hits, parries, counters, and other just timing actions at time of the clock. Stay in rhythm, use harder tools to gain advantage as much time as the clock as possible. How many floors did it say there were? $60. Oh my god. I'm not doing 60 floors. Oh, I did not think that was going to hit me.
Guy.
Peppermint, come on!
Oh, tried to parry that, missed it. Now for downtime. Use your remaining time to purchase items in the shop. Roll the dice for a random item at a low price. You may look out with something great or get nothing at all. Remember that every purchase deducts from leftover playtime, so choose wisely. Every 10 floors you climb, your gear multiplier increases, raising your final payout. The higher you climb, the higher the multiplier, so it's worth it to push as high as you can go. Run out of time and lose all your health and leave with nothing. If you think you might not make it, you could retire at the store and keep your gears, but you end your climb to the top. Exchange remaining time for power-ups, and make sure not to spend too much time or you'll run out when fighting. Alright, I'm just gonna suspend progress. It's pretty cool. I like that they did that. So they made... Like, the game already had a hard difficulty. They made a harder difficulty that's like a hardcore one to appeal to, like, really, really, like, you know, try-hard people. They did, like, a cosmetic and fashion system, so to appeal to collectors, as well as, like, the sprays and stuff. There's, like, the thing with the door is probably, like, a story plus mode, or a little, just a tad bit more story there. And then they got this tower thing as well. I'm actually kind of mind blown at how much is in this game, considering how they did the announcement, where they were just like, hey, here's our trailer, by the way, it's live right now. I hope you like it. And then they just dropped it all, like, right there. Has Mike never collected his challenges at the mural? I didn't know you did that. Oh wow, I misunderstood this thing. I thought that the mural simply showed you achievements you had done. I didn't know that you were supposed to, like, collect stuff here. Whoops. 22 tickets and 262,000 gears. So yeah, I play my games on challenge mode, chat. I don't collect my rewards. Oh gosh. Oh god. Thighs! What? Cats! "808, a handmade creation of Peppermint. She has taken on a life of her own. Originally created to help Peppermint spy on Vandalay from a distance, the unexpected encounter with Chai led to a fruitful relationship that not only gifted Chai new abilities, but allowed 808 to take charge as a core member of the resistance against Vandalay leadership. But the ultimate question, is she soft like a cat or hard like a robot? The answer remains a mystery to us all." You can also spin the tickets at the jukebox. So you can just play different songs from the game. Makes sense. Okay. Oh, these are sprays I found. Alright. Chat. This has been an absolute joy to play. This was a wonderful game. I'm so glad I did it. And yeah, I hope you guys liked it as well. Again, I've got two minor negative things to say about it. The next use person, I need to put out a fire. Who do I have currently? Okay, I need to do 2 next to get to, you know, whatever. Like, that was a little frustrating, but it was a problem that did not become apparent until we had the second person and then the third person. Wish that they just let me bind those to different buttons. And then the other thing was, when you had that orange bar across the bottom, which was only in the last couple boss fights, left click and my right click looked way too similar, and I was having to, like, really squint to tell them apart. I never failed a spacebar or an E click on that thing, but left and right I did because of how similar they looked. It would have been nice if they had colored them differently or something. However, everything about this game, 11 out of 10, 5 out of 7, perfect score. It's fantastic. And yeah, Good humor, good action, excellent music, and I hope you guys liked it as much as I did.